Hey Beauty Chameleons, it is Tasha, and today I'm coming to you with another special request from one of my subscribers. Her channel name is Miss Tippy69. She had requested a while back ago for a look with using green pink. So here is the look. If you care to watch, stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get started. To save time, I've already primed my lid with the Smashbox, my favorite. Y'all know this. This is my photo finish eyelid primer. And then I also went ahead and did my brows as well. I probably will do a brow remix tutorial because the very first one, I learned a little bit more since then. So what I use is Lorac. This is the dark brown Take a Brow. And I use Smashbox's angled liner to fill in my brow. So let's get started. So we want greens and pinks. We will do that for you today. The first thing I'm going to do is use Milk by NYX, and I'm going to use this just on my lid area to make that pink pop. So just apply it on, a couple of taps here and there, and then you can use a flat brush or just your fingertips to blend it in. So just go ahead and blend that color. The reason why, you may notice me using this a lot, but this will help colors pop a little better on deeper skin tones. And then if you're a lighter skin tone, you just want extra vibrancy, go ahead. You know, the more brighter the better, right? It's summertime, why not? Or if you're going out, why not? But I have the NYX all over my eyelid. The next thing I'm going to use, if you have those Coastal Scents double stack palette or double stack palette, I know more people than Coastal Scents now carry them, but I'm going to be using this for the majority of the look. The first shade I'm going to use is kind of a little deeper pink. It's the third one from the left hand side here, and it's kind of like a dark pink. I'm going to use that as a base, and I'm mainly going to apply that toward the lower portion of my eye area, so right on the lid, as you can see. Now once I got that pretty much patted on, I'm using the MAC 242 brush as usual. I'm going to go ahead and apply a lighter pink shade over this, okay? The lighter pink I'm going to use is on the upper left hand side, and it's going to be this lightest pink, and I'm using the same brush, and I'm going to apply that over the very first color. This will help this pink get a little bit more vibrancy. Okay, and then one other shade. Oh no, I'm lying to you. Same shade. Just trying to figure out why is this side pinker than the other. But we will figure out what I did. Anyway, just apply that over. Also apply it to the inner corners of your eyes like so. And then we're going to take the MAC 224 brush in just one moment and grab that lightest pink and start blending it up a little way higher. So 242 brush or 224 brush, we're going to use that lightest pink here, which is the one on the second from the top, and just kind of pat that brush in so you can get a little bit of the bristles saturated. And we're going to start blending this slightly above the crease area of the eye, if you can see that. So once you have that on there, just kind of slightly blend. Don't worry about that it's a little bit above your eyelid area, because what we're going to do is start adding those greens. And there's a various shades of greens I'm going to use for this look for you. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. The next thing we're going to do is hang on to that 222 brush, 224 brush. I don't know my numbers today. I'm going to grab this green from the same palette. It's the deepest one out of there. I'm patting my brush and I'm getting that color saturated on, and I'm start blending it over that pink. So start in the outer corners of your eye and start blending that. You want to almost blend this green all the way to about here, and grab more. You want to really pack on that green and just kind of move your way inward. And even you want to kind of sweep, I'm adding more color, but you want to kind of sweep that toward the inner portion of your eye like so, just very lightly, okay? Once you got that pretty much stated where you have it on the eye area, just kind of make sure you turn on the side, make sure it kind of wings out just a little bit, and just go back and just kind of blend it just a little higher. So I'm going to add some more green. So So this is a truly just fun, vibrant color here. And I'm going to blend it to about right here, and then I'm going to stop and just work on just blending. So make sure you just blend. The next shade I'm going to grab from the same Double Stack Shimmer Coastal Scents palette is the lighter green from this palette, okay? And I'm still using the same brush. I'm going to use this it's like a lettuce minty green. We're going to use that, and I'm going to kind of overlap it from the green we applied on, and then kind of blend it upward. Now the next thing we're going to do for this look is we're going to use like a nice little highlight color, and I'm sticking with the same brush. I'm going to use, y'all going to find this is going to become one of my favorite colors to use from Benefit for summer, but it's the Luster Duster, and it's a Snow Bunny. It's just a loose pigmented eyeshadow, and I'm going to use that for my highlight. So just a little bit of that goes a long way, and I start kind of at the peak of my brow. As you can see, I'll blend it out this way, and then I also will grab just a little bit more and work my way toward the inner portions of my eye. Two things we're going to do with this look. I'm going to grab a darker green, so you want to add some shadowing to this pink look. I'm going to use a color called Femme Noir, and it's by MAC. I'm not too sure if it's a discontinued color, it may be, but just a nice dark matte green will help create the illusion of the dark colors. I'm going to use a skinnier crease brush. This is the MAC or Urban Decay Karma crease brush. And I'm just going to tap just a little bit onto this brush, okay? And then I'm going to start on the outer corner of my eye. Almost, if you think about like a watermelon rind, how it goes from like a light green to a darker green, and just, you know, that's kind of my thought process with this type of look. Now I'm going to start sweeping that color more toward the center and over to the inner portion of my eye, just to create some shading. And then I'm going to go back with a different brush to kind of start creating a little bit more of a crease there. So go back and just blend back and forth, and also flick up so you can have a gradient going on. So once you've done that, you have the gradients going on. I'm going to switch my brushes real quickly, and I'm going to use a flat, and it's a Sephora, I believe it's just the number 26 flat small brush, and I'm still using the same green shadow, and I'm going to kind of cut the crease just a little bit for you here. So you just want to kind of draw the line of that darkest color, and then once you got that line figured out, slightly blend it upward toward the light green. What you can do after this point is just add a little bit more definition to the bottom, and what I'm going to grab is just a simple rounded smudge brush and start blending just a little bit more right here. And then you also want to make sure you brush down the corners of the eye, like right in this area here, so you can kind of create a color shading or just a little bit more contrast in the inner corners of the eye. So you have like a dark green, a light green, and then your lightest color on top. Now once I've done that, what I may go back and do is grab a couple other colors just to kind of create a little bit more finishing. I'm going to take that darkest green from that Coastal Scents palette on the same shade or brush, and I'm going to line the lower lash line with this all the way to the inner corner. Don't worry about if it's not perfect, because we're going to go back with another liner and kind of do the same thing. The other thing we're going to do is grab my 242 brush, and then I'm also going to grab that light pink right here, and I'm just going to kind of dab a little bit more of that color right here just to redefine the edges here for me. And I'm also going to add just a little bit more to the inner corners of the eye. So that line that was just kind of a little rough and edgy, you can always go back and redefine the lid with that lightest pink. Now the only other thing I'm going to do with this look here is that I'm going to add my liner to the lower lash line. This is the Covet liner by Urban Decay 24/7, and I just want to line my waterline with this. I just want a little bit of that dark green gradation on the upper corners of my lash line and kind of connect in here. So once you've got that completed, what I'm going to do is add my lashes. The lashes I'm going to use for this are the Ardell's, and I think these are the runway lashes, and they're the number 31 or 131 in black. So stay tuned. I'm going to do that, line my upper lash line, and I'll be right back to reveal the final look. Okay, you guys, here's the final look. I definitely added the lashes, and what I used for my lip is a color from NYX Cosmetics, or NYX Cosmetics, and this is called Flower. It's just a really soft, pretty pink, just very soft without even a lip gloss on to finish off this look. And for the blush color, I went ahead and used the blush from the Double Stack palette from Coastal Scents, and it's the very first one here on top. Just to add just a soft, sedate look, I just used just a Coastal Scents highlighting brush. You can find this at Target. And that's pretty much it. So Miss Tippy, I believe it's Miss Tippy 69. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You were looking for pink and green. So anyway, if you have any questions, by all means, just send me a comment or just leave some comments below. And then I will have all the product info available with a link to my beauty blog, and that's www.beautychameleon.com. And I'll post that in the sidebar to your right. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.